This is CHS TV News.
Good morning, Cathedral. It's Friday, March 31st. I'm Rachel.
And I'm Emma, here with your morning announcements.
Let's start off the show with a message from Mr. LaRue.
Good morning, Cathedral. Just wanted to come on here and let you know that it's a big day for drama and theater. Today I'm taking a handful of students, about 25 students. We're going to St. Mary's for the Improvaganza Day. That's a board-wide improv day. And we're just going to celebrate the love and joy of theater, and all the students from different grades are going. Why I'm staying with all these wonderful, good-looking people here behind me, we're heading to Westdale High School this evening for the annual Sears Festival competition. Sears Festival is a drama competition. It's a tournament from the public schools and Catholic schools, and it's happening at Westdale High School this year. And we wrote a play with Brianna and Briero and Nicole Graziano right beside me, and we're putting it on. We got a wonderful show this year. It's like an Italian mobster kind of show, and it's hopefully going to do well. And if it doesn't, we're just going to have a good time and really just kind of show off what Cathedral has in terms of talent. So I wish them all the best. We're missing Philippe Machado and Sean Matten. Of course, they're sleeping in. But hey, hopefully they get here on time. So if you see any of these students today, wish them luck. They are going to be working very, very hard on showing the talent here at Cathedral, and wish them all the best. Nicole, Brianna, did you want to say anything to everyone here?
Sure. Okay, so today our show's at 6:30 at Westdale, and it's free for students. So if any of you guys want to come out and support our little drama club here, you can come out Westdale 6:30. Be there or be square. Peace out, guys. Back to the anchors.
Thanks, guys. An updated graduation list as of today, March 31st, is now posted outside of Mr. Nordoff's office. Students must refer to this list in order to be included in graduation. Students are encouraged to submit their community hours as the deadline is approaching. If you have any questions, please see Mr. Nordoff.
The Focus on Youth Summer Employment interview schedule is posted outside of Mr. Nordoff's office. These interviews are scheduled for next Wednesday and Friday in the conference room beside the attendance office. Students must check this list in order to see when their interview time is. If there is a problem with the interview time, please contact Mr. Nordoff or your Focus on Youth facilitator.
On Tuesday, we will be having a lockdown drill, and this time it's going to happen during a lunch period. Do you know what to do when the lockdown alarm sounds?
If you're in a classroom when the lockdown alarm sounds, don't panic. The teacher will direct someone to close the curtains and turn off the lights. The teacher will check outside their room for any students who may be in the hall. Once everyone is inside, the teacher will lock the door. Cover the classroom door window if time and safety allows. To make your room appear empty to a possible intruder, remove any items that are on the desks. Stay away from any open windows and go into a prone position in an area of the room that is furthest from the door. Do not use cell phones as it may interfere with police transmitters. Wait to be released by the police or school administrators. If you're in the forum or hallways during a lockdown, do not panic. Proceed to the closest classroom that is open and will follow the correct procedures during a lockdown. Any classroom in the forum hallways is a good classroom to go to during a lockdown, especially rooms 101, 102, 103, and 104. If no classrooms are open, go to the nearest exit and go to the outside perimeters of the school. Remain outside until the lockdown is terminated by the administration or Hamilton Police. If you're inside a washroom during a lockdown, stay calm. If possible, lock the door. Then, move to the farthest stall away from the door and lock yourself in. Wait to be released by the police or school officials. If you're outside the school when the lockdown alarm sounds, do not enter the school. Move as far away from the school as possible until you receive information by the police or school officials. If you're in a portable when the alarm sounds, stay calm. Close the curtains and turn off the lights. Tip the desks over and create a circle in the middle of the room. Go into a prone position within the circle of the desks and do not use your cell phone. If you're in the caf when the alarm sounds, stay calm. Leave the caf through the doors to the back field and stay as far away from the school as possible until you receive directions from police or school officials. If the alarm sounds when you are in the gym, do not panic. Proceed to the change rooms. If possible, lock the door and stay calm and quiet. If you are in the library when the alarm sounds, stay calm. Stay away from all open windows and proceed to the room behind the librarian's desk. Follow the directions from the librarian or teacher on supervision. Wait for police or school officials to be released. If you hear the fire alarm during a lockdown, ignore it, unless you feel like your life is in danger. Remember that you must remain locked down until an administrator or Hamilton Police release you personally or via PA announcement. A lockdown may continue for a variety of reasons well after the lockdown alarm has been turned off. The purpose of a lockdown is to make the school look empty for the intruder. In a situation like this, the intruder will be easily visible for police and school officials. Be sure to follow all lockdown procedures to ensure your safety.
Welcome back. Good luck goes out to Felipe Machado and Michael Rucavina, who are representing Cathedral tomorrow at the 2017 Ontario Technological Skills Competition qualifying contest. Philippe and Michael will be producing a 30-second public service announcement that will be judged against dozens of other schools from our area. If they make the top 3, they then move on to the Ontario Skills Competition for video production that is held in May in Toronto. Good luck tomorrow, guys.
Moving into sports, the junior boys and junior girls soccer teams will both be holding tryouts on Tuesday and Wednesday of next week at 4:30. The location will be announced next week. Thank you from coaches Taylor and DiPietro.
The senior badminton team will be having a practice right after school today at 2:30 p.m. Please let Mr. Felice or Mr. Stokel know if you are unable to attend practice.
Cathedral's track and field team is still looking for new members. If you want to become part of the team, the next practice is Monday after school. Meet in the hallway outside the change rooms at 2:45. See Mrs. Verasso in 206 if you have any questions. And lastly, staff and students should note that the Nialway Portable is closed at 1 p.m. today.
To end off our show, I'll pass it over to Mr. Pustai.
Good Friday morning, Cathedral. I have a number of important items from the desk of the principal. First of all, Mr. Daly and the entire administration would like to thank all students and staff for their outstanding performance yesterday during the Ontario Secondary School Literacy Test administration. We'd like to thank all staff, especially Mrs. Verasso, Ms. Vesprini Duarte. We'd like to thank Ms. O'Brien in our Learning Commons, Madame Tabone. We'd like to thank also Ms. Chernetz Taha for their behind-the-scenes work throughout the semester, as well as the members of the Cathedral Literacy Committee. Again, they are the ones who made sure that everything ran smoothly yesterday, and it did. And with the cooperation of all staff and students, we had a magnificent day. So I want to thank everybody again on behalf of Mr. Daly and the entire administration for a fine performance. The other day, we began classes a bit late. And normally when we do that, students somehow sense that something wrong is in the air. And I know a number of students have approached Mr. Daly and wondered if someone was not well or if something not so positive was taking place. So Mr. Daly has asked me to convey to everyone that everything is working fine, that the work on the roof has been suspended until July. So you will not be hearing any more noise on the roof or smelling any kind of fumes. The work has been suspended until July. However, he would like to point out that you may see individuals from time to time on the roof, and they're there just to make sure that everything is fine. Especially during these rainy days, we want to make sure that everything is stable. So once again, roof work has been suspended until July. And beginning Monday, you will notice bulldozers in the backfield. We are getting a new track, Cathedral, and so they're going to begin work this Monday. So please avoid the backfield as much as possible, especially the areas where you see heavy machinery, as it is a health and safety hazard. This message goes out to all grade 12 students, especially those who are returning and those who are not. We need to know as soon as possible if you will be returning in the fall, and if you haven't already completed your registration for the fall, please do so immediately. We need to know this information so that we can properly plan for grade 12s returning in the fall. If you are leaving, please let us know as well. It's very important. And if you are leaving, we really would appreciate donations of your uniform items. They go to help many, many needy families who normally cannot afford uniform items. And finally, a message to all staff this morning. Please refrain from sending students on your status list to the attendance office. We'll be calling students throughout the day to the office to rectify their absences for yesterday. So having said that, we want to wish everybody a great Friday. It's going to be a positive day, a lot of learning, a lot of sharing, and then we're going to move on to a terrific weekend, Cathedral. Have a great day, and back to the anchors.
And those are all of your announcements for today, Cathedral.
Mr. Trabucco and all of us here at CHS TV News would like to wish Mr. Chambers the best of luck, as today's his last day as a student teacher here at Cathedral. Thanks for all of your help, sir.
Have a great weekend, Gales, and thanks for watching.